Hey guys, and welcome
I hate
back
to
to how
butt
to
in
make
on your
another
important
Vector
meeting,
the
but we're
Crocodile
under
plush
attack.
video.
Shadow is tearing through our
So,
troops. We need
let's get sewing.
reinforcements. What the heck? Nice moves!
First, print out your pattern. Cut it out and cut the fleece out. You're going to pin the prong to the cuff and sew it by the sewing machine. If you don't have one, hand sew by hand. And this is what it'll look like when you're done. Don't forget to sew the inside of the prong. Next, you're going to sew the side of the cuff, and you turn it inside out. So you're going to sew the round circles around the cuffs, but make sure you do a blanket stitch at the beginning until you get all the way around, and you knot it and you finish it. If you have a little problem like me, if the circle's too big, then you just fold it in half and chop it in half when you're sewing it, but make sure you stop at the middle of it so you can chop it off and sew it back up and it'll be a circle. Make sure you put the thicker side on the bottom of the cuff and put the scrawnier one on the arm top so it doesn't look weird when you do it. You repeat the same process to the other one, the left one, the same like the right one except it's the opposite. Next we're doing the hands. Pin them both together. Next, sew it by the sewing machine, or hand sew it. Next, turn it inside out. Turn them both inside out. Repeat the same process to the other hand too. Next, you're going to put the hand on the lower bottom of the cuff and don't put it on the top because it will look weird. You want it on the bottom. If you haven't seen my other videos how to do the blanket stitch in some of the tutorials, I'll show you it right here. It's right here right now. All you do is just stop at the loop and go through the loop with the thread. Repeat that process until you get to the end and knot it. This will look like when you're done. You start at the beginning and sew all the way around it with a blanket stitch, and you knot it and you turn it inside out. That's how you do it. And you again, don't put the hand on the bottom. Don't put the hand on the arm top, because that's where the arm goes. Repeat the same process to the right one. Make sure they're a mirrored image. Next, we're going to be doing the arms and the shoulder cuffs. And sew it by sewing machine or hand sew. Repeat the same process to the arm too. Let's put the hand inside the arm and tuck it down there and flatten it out and sew it. Sure, it's tucked down very good, or else you're going to end up getting messed up stitches. Next, this will look like after you're done. Make sure you do a blanket stitch around the arm. Start at the beginning and go all the way around. Repeat the blanket stitch process over and over again and knot it. Done. Next, turn it inside out. If you don't have the stretchy part on the arm, you can just cut a little hole out with the scissors and just turn it inside out and sew up the hole right there. Just cut the hole a little bigger so it can turn it inside out properly. Because if you don't do that, then the stitching is going to get loose and the arm's going to break. So you turn it inside out and you sew it. So we'll be sewing the shoulder cuffs. You pin it first before you sew it on the sewing machine or hand sew it. If the shoulder cuff is too long, just cut the excess off. What I touch about the blanket stitch, start at the beginning and walk all the way through there and turn it inside out. Repeat the same process to the other one too. Last thing is just to stuff them like sticks.